Step into a world where magic meets mischief, and the resulting concoction, comedy. Welcome to Bewitched, the enchanting sitcom that took television by storm in 1964.
He sentenced a witch named Zarella to some terrible things.
A charming suburban couple, a spirited witch with a twitching nose, and a husband that had no time for tomfoolery. The incredible story and performances had fans craving more.
Sorry, darling, it just slipped out. It won't happen again.
But it wasn't just the bewitching Samantha who cast her spell on viewers. The talented cast added an extra dose of charm to the mix. Before donning the magical mantle of Samantha Stevens, Elizabeth Montgomery carved her path in Hollywood. Born on April 15, 1933, she embarked on her acting journey at a young age, with her first role in her father's film, Robert Montgomery Presents. However, it was her breakthrough role as the troubled daughter in the film The Court Martial of Billy Mitchell, 1955, that truly showcased her talent and set the stage for her future success. At the age of 31, Montgomery cast her spell as Samantha Stevens in the beloved sitcom Bewitched. With her spellbinding beauty and comedic prowess, she captured the hearts of fans worldwide. The show became her signature role, defining her career and solidifying her place as a television icon. After the curtain fell on Bewitched in 1972, Montgomery continued to memorize audiences by embracing challenging roles in television, movies, and miniseries. One notable project was the chilling true crime drama in which Montgomery delivered a powerful and Emmy-nominated performance. Her personal life has been far less straightforward. After several marriages and divorces, Elizabeth fell into bouts of depression. Elizabeth Montgomery was married 4 times. Her first husband was New York socialite Frederick Gallatin Cameron, whom she married in 1954, but they divorced less than a year later. Her second husband was actor Gig Young, whom she married in 1956 and divorced in 1963. Montgomery's third husband was Bewitched director William Asher, whom she married in 1963 and divorced in 1973. The couple had 3 children together: William Allen Asher, born in 1964, Robert Deverell Asher, born in 1965, and Rebecca Elizabeth Asher, born in 1969. Montgomery's fourth and final husband was actor Robert Foxworth, whom she married in 1993 after a long-term relationship. However, she maintained a close bond with her co-star and lifelong friend Agnes Moorhead, who played the indomitable witch Endora on Bewitched. Her career took a graceful bow with her final television appearance in Deadline for Murder from the Files of Edna Buchanan, 1995. Apart from acting, Montgomery was known for her activism and was a strong advocate for gay rights and women's rights, and was actively involved in campaigns against the Vietnam War. Montgomery was also a major supporter of the American Foundation for AIDS Research and served as a national board member. Elizabeth Montgomery passed away at age 62 on May 18, 1995, from colorectal cancer at her home in Beverly Hills, California. She continues to be remembered for her contributions to television and her activism. While her time in the spotlight came to a close, her legacy as one of television's most beloved stars continues to shine brightly. When Dick York stepped into the shoes of Darren Stevens, he was 41 years old, bringing a wealth of experience and charisma to the role. His portrayal of the lovable and sometimes exasperated mortal husband of Samantha Stevens captivated audiences and cemented his place as a beloved television star.
I'm a witch.
That's wonderful. You'll talk about it tomorrow.
Unfortunately, he had been dealing with a chronic back condition, which caused him severe pain and limited his ability to continue working on the show. The physical demands of the role became increasingly challenging for him, leading to his decision to step away from the series after its 5th season. Dick York's departure marked a significant transition for the show, as the role of Darren Stevens was taken over by actor Dick Sargent. While the character remained beloved by fans, the absence of Dick York's presence left an undeniable void. York had been an avid smoker, consuming 3 packs of cigarettes a day. Unfortunately, this habit took a toll on his health, and in his later years, he found himself battling emphysema. By 1989, the disease had progressed to the point where he required the assistance of an oxygen tank to help him breathe. Despite his deteriorating health, York's compassionate spirit shone through. He decided to channel his energy and resources toward establishing Acting for Life, a personal charity aimed at aiding the homeless and other disadvantaged individuals. Dick York passed away on February 2, 1992 at the age of 63, leaving behind a legacy in the form of a memoir titled The Seesaw Girl and Me. While he may no longer be with us, his talent and contributions to the world of entertainment and goodwill will forever be remembered.
I
I'd say he'd grow up to be president if I didn't know better.
Agnes Moorhead began her journey into the world of entertainment at a young age. She honed her craft on the stage, working in various theater productions, and even starred on multiple radio shows. But it was in 1964, at the age of 64, that she landed the role that would forever solidify her place in television history, the formidable witch, Endora. Her on-screen chemistry with Elizabeth Montgomery's Samantha Stevens, who played her mortal daughter, added an extra layer of magic to the show. Not to mention, she won several Emmy nominations during her time on the show. After the bewitching years of Bewitched, Moorhead continued to grace both the big and small screens, showcasing her talent with the likes of Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte and Charlotte's Web. In a departure from her usual roles, Moorhead took on the lead role in the low-budget axe murderer film, Dear Dead Delilah, 1972, sharing the screen with the talented Will Geer. It marked her final starring role, a testament to her versatility and willingness to explore different genres. Moorhead was married twice. Her first marriage was to actor John Griffith Lee in 1930, and they divorced in 1952. The couple had no children. Her second marriage was to actor Robert Gist in 1964, but they also divorced in 1958. Despite her success as an actress, Moorhead lived a relatively quiet and private life off the stage and screen. Moorhead had a strong interest in serving her community. She worked tirelessly for several charitable causes, including the American Cancer Society and the United Service Organizations, USO. Moorhead passed away on April 30, 1974, from uterine cancer. While she left us too soon in 1974, her legacy lives on in her magnus opus, that is, Bewitched. When David White landed the role of the charming and often exasperated Larry Tate in Bewitched, he was already a seasoned actor in his late 40s. His portrayal of the witty advertising executive was nothing short of iconic. He effortlessly balanced Larry Tate's ambition, humor, and hilarious frustration. Once White bid farewell to the world of Bewitched, he continued to perform. From guest appearances on beloved TV shows to roles in feature films, White's talent knew no bounds. Peter Gunn, Mr. Lucky, The Untouchables, Mission Impossible, My Three Sons, Father Knows Best. David has done it all, seamlessly transitioning between comedy and drama. White was married twice. His first marriage was to stage actress Mary Welch. The couple had a son named Jonathan. Tragically, Welch passed away in 1958 due to complications from pregnancy, and their son Jonathan later died in the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland in 1988. White remarried in 1959 to Lisa Figgis, with whom he had a daughter named Alexandra. The couple remained married until his death. On November 27, 1990, tragedy struck as David, age 74, succumbed to a heart attack. While he left a void that can never be filled, his spirit lives on through the timeless characters he brought to life. At the tender age of just 2, Erin Murphy entered the world of showbiz, landing the coveted role of Tabitha Stevens in Bewitched. Cultivating talent from such a young age, Erin was destined to go big in showbiz, and she didn't disappoint. Erin took up projects like Life Interrupted and, more recently, TV Therapy. But she was too ambitious to simply focus on her acting career and also explored the realms of hosting, modeling, and even becoming a successful businesswoman. Erin has taken on various hosting and correspondent positions, including working for TV Land, Fox Reality Channel, TVgasm.com, and E! Murphy has been married 3 times. Her first marriage was to Terry Rogers in 1984, and the couple had 2 sons before divorcing. Her second marriage was to Eric Eden, with whom she also had a son before their divorce. Murphy's third marriage is to Darren Dunkel, and they have 3 sons together. Murphy has 6 sons in total. At 58, Erin has almost done it all and is a writer, specializing in fashion, beauty, and luxury lifestyle topics. She also has taken on the role of a motivational speaker, inspiring audiences with her words of wisdom and positivity. Furthermore, Murphy has dedicated her time and efforts to fundraising for autism, as she personally understands its impact through her own son who has the disorder. Erin is doing whatever she can to make the world a better place.
Yeah, corned beef sandwich sounds great. Sam, will you please hurry up and get your mother?
I have a feeling it isn't Mother. It seems to be some sort of a wish spell. You get whatever you wish for.
Yeah,
Well, I wish you'd call your mother and straighten her out.
In 1969, it was Dick Sargent's turn to put on the boots of the affable Darren Stevens on replacing Dick York due to his health issues. While there were some reports of initial tension between Sargent and Montgomery due to the transition from one Darren to another, they soon developed a strong working relationship. Sargent was every bit as charismatic as York, while also trying to put his own touch on the character. After his time on Bewitched, Sargent continued in the showbiz industry and appeared in several television shows and made guest appearances on popular programs such as Fantasy Island and The Love Boat. His career slowed down in the 1990s due to health issues. However, he made occasional appearances on shows like Harry and the Hendersons and The Commish. Sargent was private but open about his sexuality. He declared he was gay in 1991, making him one of the first actors from a classic television series to publicly come out. He was an early advocate for gay rights and participated in various activism events, such as serving as the Grand Marshal for the 1992 Los Angeles Gay Pride Parade. Sargent never married or had children. He was, however, reportedly in a long-term relationship with Albert Williams until Sargent's death. Sargent was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 1989 and initially had hope for treatment. Unfortunately, the cancer progressed, and by early 1994, his condition had worsened significantly. On July 8, 1994, at the age of 64, Sargent passed away from the disease. Bewitched wasn't just a bewitching delight on screen, it also had a lasting impact on the world of television. With its clever blend of supernatural elements and relatable family dynamics, the show set a new standard for sitcoms to come. Its success paved the way for other beloved fantasy-themed series such as I Dream of Jeannie, The Munsters, and Mork and Mindy. But at the end of the day, it offered people a reprieve. In the words of Samantha Stevens, life is a witch, and then you fly.